Welcome back to Trucking with Trucker D. I'm Trucker D, and we're back at it again. So, what'd y'all think of that new intro music that we got going on there? Pretty sweet, huh? You know, it's still the same intro video, but different music. Makes it pop. I'm telling you what. Now, my last video didn't get too many views, but I was just playing around with a new program that I came up with. You know, I get tired of getting copyright infringement on songs that are supposed to be non-copyright infringement songs on my video app. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to use songs from the video app, music from there. But I found an AI music creator, and I've just been playing around with it. So, we're going to use that here to make some of our music for our videos, for our drive footage. So we'll see how that works out, see what y'all think about it. I know I usually do mostly instrumental type music, but well, maybe we'll see how songs with words can make things pop, especially if they're my own creation. Now, I might have got a little narcissistic and started making some songs about Trucker D and songs that have to do with Trucker D. But like I said, I was just playing around. I wasn't trying to be narcissistic or anything. But I will be putting those in the video here, and yeah, tell me what y'all think. So this week is Trucker Appreciation Week, and I don't know, y'all. I think Trucker Appreciation Week is a scam. And I'll explain that more later on in this video. Y'all just have to stick tuned to that. But for now, we are sitting here in Glade Valley, Virginia. We're heading over to Norfolk, Virginia, to a Spartan Nash we picked up in Hopkinsville, Kentucky yesterday. And we got right here to this Petro here in Glade Valley. And this is where we're going to stay for now. Well, that's where we stayed last night. We're actually getting ready to head out. So, me saying we're going to stay for now, that's misinformation, y'all. You know, you gotta love how everybody's bitching about misinformation nowadays. But no, we're getting ready to head out here. We just got cleaned up this morning. We got a good night's rest, and yeah, we'll probably get down the road till we start getting hungry and stop and grab something to eat out of our cooler. But like I said, we're heading over to Norfolk, Virginia. Now, I've been to Virginia multiple times before, but I ain't never actually delivered a load in Virginia. So this is going to be something new. We're going to be way far over on the East Coast. It's over there by Virginia Beach. And I'm pretty sure if the route that I was looking at, we're going to be hitting one of those underwater tunnels as well, with the bridge that goes out to an island, and then it goes down under the water, and then comes back up to another little small island, so to speak, and then across the bridge and back onto land again. So yeah, we're going to be staying over there tonight. Our appointment's at 10 p.m. tonight, and then we pick up in Suffolk, Virginia, coming back home to Michigan on Friday. So yeah, this is going to be a new experience for me, y'all. I ain't never really traveled the East Coast that much, you know, real far East Coast. I'll be seeing areas, especially on the way home, that I didn't see, that I haven't been down before. So that'll be nice, you know. I'm going to be exploring Virginia, doing some more miles in Virginia besides the little stretch I normally do from the West Virginia state line all the way over to Fancy Gap and into North Carolina. That's about the most I've ever been in Virginia. And there's a dude standing in between his trailer and his truck over there, just taking a piss right here in the parking lot. You know, we'll get to that point later on tonight. These people, I swear to God, man, I tell you what. But that's why we'll get to why I think Trucker Appreciation is a scam later on this week, or later on in this video. So, but for now, y'all, let's go ahead and get to this footage. Should be another beautiful drive, and hopefully we can get down here before it gets dark and get the drone up in the air, see if we can get at least the ocean and get the ocean and in the distance or something. All right, yo, we'll see y'all out there later.
Out on the highway, under the stars so bright, rolling those wheels far into the night, hauling the goods that keep our lives flowing. These truckers keep going, keep America glowing. So here's to the drivers, we shout and we cheer. With every mile you're making a mark, delivering hope from dawn until dark. You move along with your heart and your hands. So here's to the heroes in our trucking bands. Each mile they drive brings us closer to home. Through rain and through shine, on the road they roam. From coast to coast, they carry our fate. In cabs full of dreams, they navigate straight. Thank you, truckers, for all that you do. With every mile you're making a mark, delivering hope from dawn until dark. You move along with your heart and your hands. So here's to the heroes in our trucking bands. We salute your trucks and the men, keeping America moving time and again. You move the world with your heart and your hands. So here's to the heroes in our trucking bands.
Rolling down the highway, eastern mountain time, climbing through the hills feels like a mountain climb. Avoiding all the DO to sketchy ones too. On this beautiful sunny day, just me and this crew. With the radio up high, the engines loud roar. Got miles to cover, can't wait to explore. Oh, the open road is calling, rolling strong and free. Southern hills before me and I see my destiny. With every twist and turn I feel alive and bold. This trucking life's a gamble, but it's worth its weight in gold. Trucking towards the receiver, Kentucky load and tow. Driving through the hills feels like a mountain climb. Counting down the miles till I get back to home. Hoping they unload quick so I won't have to roll. Find me a good parking spot once it's all done. Capstone better hurry, I'm ready for some fun. Oh, the open road is calling, rolling strong and free. Southern hills before me and I see my destiny. With every twist and turn I feel alive and bold. This trucking life's a gamble, but it's worth its weight in gold. So here's to the drivers on this endless ride. With mountains all around us, we'll stand side by side. Oh, the open road is calling, rolling strong and free. Southern hills before me and I see my destiny. its weight in gold. Oh, it's drug and life's a gamble, but it's worth its weight in gold. Oh.
If you've ever been lost out yonder out where the blacktop ends on a back road, can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! If you've ever been buzzed on a drop tailgate with the glow of a bonfire burning, can I get an amen? If you've ever howled at the moon under the stars, skinny dipping in a water hole, can I get an alright? Alright, alright. And if you have, then lift your glass, raise them up, and show some love to a better life. Let's all do a shot if you took your whiskey, throw down a nice cold beer the size of Texas. Oklahoma, give a shout out to both Dakotas and Tennessee. Drop it like it's hot with some fireball down in Louisiana. We'll all toast to sweet home Alabama. Bartender, this one's on me. To say thank you all out there for keeping it country. If you're up at the break of dawn, tilling that land, bush hogging on a John Deere, can I get a yeehaw? Yeehaw! If you've ever set your scope on an 8-point buck in a clear, wide open field, then this song's for you. Turn it up! If you ever left a red dirt trail sitting up between those wooden pews on Sunday morning, Lord, what a night! And if you have, then lift your glass, raise them up, and show some love to a better life. Let's all do a shot if you took your whiskey, throw down a nice cold beer the size of Texas. Buy around for Oklahoma, give a shout out to both Dakotas and Tennessee. Drop it like it's hot with some fireball down in Louisiana. And we'll all toast to sweet home Alabama. Bartender, this one's on me. We say thank you all out there for keeping it country. Skinny dipping, back flipping, cow tipping, moonshine sipping. The only place I wanna be is in a small town, keeping it country. Bonfire burning, mud tires turning, cowgirls flirting, hangover hurting, while by the milk when the cows are free. Let's keep it country and do a shot of Kentucky whiskey. Throw down a nice cold beer the size of Texas. Buy around for Oklahoma, give a shout out to both Dakotas and Tennessee.
Trucker D's the name, driving hard, driving free. Rolling down the highway, feel the freedom in my bones. Trucker D on the map, never rolling alone. Fueled up and ready, ain't afraid of the grind. Best operator in the game, no tricks to be blind. Change lane shift, gears feel the power surge. Ain't no stopping, got that road warrior urge. Trucker D, the king of the streets. Riding hard, can't accept defeat. Owner operator, breaking all mold. Life on the road worth more than gold. Yeah, yeah. Dispatch ain't my boss, like my routes with pride. No scams, no schemes, just my truck in the ride. Every mile I conquer, every load that I haul. Trucker D repping hard, standing proud and tall. Making moves, stacking paper, watch the cash flow. Living life on the edge, that's how truckers roll. Trucker D, the king of the streets. Riding hard, can't accept defeat. Owner operator, breaking all mold. Life on the road worth more than gold. So here's to the drivers who own the lane. Trucker D's the name, driving hard, driving sane. Yeah, yeah. Forever I roam. This life of a trucker is where I go home.
Down this highway with a heavy load, dodging all the idiots that swerve and go. Got a rig full of freight that ain't worth a dime. Costs keep rising, but I gotta make that time. But I keep my cool, ain't let them change my stride. Cruising down the highway in my big rig, dealing with the chaos, living life so big. Freight rates low, but my spirit's high. Flows free, I forget the why. weekends call for cold beers and tales to share. As the work week fades away, we breathe that open air. Those 4 lates got me grinding through the night, but I ain't gonna stop until my heart feels right. Yeah, the road is tough, but I've got my pride. Cruising down the highway in my big rig, dealing with the chaos, living life so big. Freight rates low, but my spirit's high when the beer flows free. I forget the why. So here's to the truckers, raising a toast to the long.
What is happening, y'all? We are over here in Norfolk, Virginia at Spartan Nash, and we are sitting in the lot for the staging area. Yeah, the staging area for our appointment tonight. We called and called the phone number for check-in, but got a voicemail. So we'll try again in about an hour or so. I mean, we don't have an appointment until 10 p.m. tonight. It's only 7:30, so. But yeah, y'all. If you've made it this far, you're probably wondering why I'm saying that Driver's Appreciation Week is a scam. And yes, I said it was a scam, but what I'm really talking about is it's a sham. It's a joke. Now, you're probably wondering why I think Driver Appreciation Week is a joke. Now, you can't honestly tell me that y'all appreciate every truck driver out here on the road. Because I'm going to be straight up. Not every driver out here deserves appreciation. I mean, let's start with parking, for instance. And there's many other points I want to get to. But let's start with parking. Like, I'm over here at the staging area, and I have to squeeze into a very tight spot because these idiots don't know how to park. Now, they started straight down there at the other side, but then they started getting angled and cockeyed, and there'd be more room if they could actually straighten out their trucks and park the right way. I mean, that was the same way with how it was over at that Petro that I parked at last night. No lines on the ground. I mean, there's lines on the ground. You could see them in the drone footage, but at night, you can't see them. And you actually really had to get out and walk on the, get out and look to actually see the lines. And we know that drivers don't actually get out and look to see if they're about to hit anything. I mean, my mirror's proof of that. But yeah, that Petro, it says it has 300 spots. Well, with the way everybody parked in that place last night, yeah, they basically turned it into 150 spot parking lot. And all they had to do was get out and look to see where they are on the lines. I mean, you could have hit some of those blindside spots that were closest to the expressway. And that's where I was parked, where I was at last night. There was a truck parked right where I was, or right next to where I was, and there was an angled spot that I had to park straight through because you couldn't back into it at an angle because there was somebody who already parked on the lines, the no parking lines. So it's just idiot truck drivers that are out here doing stupid shit. Why the hell would they deserve any appreciation whatsoever? You know, there's no common courtesy for other drivers. Like, I pulled into a rest area in Tennessee last night, and I came up to the parking spots, and I literally thought I was going to have to back up and go through the car part of the rest area. I mean, these drivers, they were all zigzagged. The trailers, they didn't pull up all the way into their parking lot. Like, they don't get out long. They just pull up, park, and that's it. And if they aren't where they're supposed to be, they don't give a fuck. They're just worried about themselves. They don't care about the ex-driver. They don't worry if somebody's going to hit them. They're company drivers. They get hit, that's on somebody else's time. They ain't got to worry about it. You know, the real drivers out here that deserve appreciation are the ones that are courteous to the next driver. The ones that don't try to run you off the road because you're not doing the speed limit, because you're not a company driver and you want to save fuel. The ones that deserve appreciation do deserve it. The ones that don't, really don't. I mean, how can you appreciate a trucker who's going down a mountain and they're in the fast lane and they're riding literally on a bumper of another car, of an actual car? Like, you don't need to be that close. Trucking school tells you need at least 3 football fields to stop a truck, and you're going down a mountain. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Back the fuck off these cars. It's stupid. You don't need to ride that close. You know, that's why I'm saying drivers don't deserve. The Trucker Appreciation Week it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. You got drivers out here. Now, this was a funny one, and I'm going to post this clip here as I talk about it. Right up here in the... I think I'm putting it at this corner right here. We'll see how it works out. Maybe at this corner over here. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, right here, this corner. Maybe down this corner. I don't know. We'll see when I edit the video. But yeah, as soon as I pull the clip out from today, I'm on 81, and there's a rest area coming up, and it says there's probably about two signs that say no cars at the rest area, or cars only at the rest area, no trucks. And what do I see when I'm pulling up to this, coming up on the rest area? There's a semi truck trying to pull in there. And yeah, you can make it through there, but it's very tight. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I have my car parked in a rest area and a semi truck's trying to come through there, and knowing the guy, he probably got into the parking lot and probably just stopped behind all the cars and went inside to use the restroom. Now, he could have pulled alongside the shoulder in front of this place and walked over to the rest area, but he didn't. He pulled into the area that says no trucks. I mean, there's a lot of drivers out here that don't even deserve to be on the road. They don't care about the job, the people around them, the other drivers. You know, a lot of these guys, especially in Chicago, you hear them bitching and moaning and crying at other drivers. You know, speed up, hurry the fuck up, blah, 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 blah. Get out of the center lane. Like, it's unnecessary. Just go around them and go about your day. You know, maybe sit back a little bit and just relax. I don't know, y'all. I just really think that Driver Appreciation Week, it's bullshit. Not every driver out here deserves the appreciation. I mean, I'm going to keep saying it. There's drivers that back into your truck right here. There's drivers that don't care. Like, these ones that are parked on angles, like, if they would just straighten up their truck or move over a little bit, like, there's a big gap. If you just actually gave a fuck about your next fellow driver, then maybe, just maybe then, you wouldn't be such an asshole. And let me talk about mega carriers. They're, oh, driver appreciation week. Let's have a cookout outside our terminal. For what? Your drivers aren't there. They're out on the road. Why don't you guys save the money on your cookups and go trying to feed the office personnel? Because they're not truck drivers. Why do they get driver appreciation week? Feeding them hot dogs and hamburgers. Woohoo, we get that at gas stations all day long. Why don't you save that money and maybe give a raise to the drivers that deserve it? You know, not the ones that are wrecking your trucks and constantly late for appointments. Oh no, yo. That's my 2 cents on driver appreciation week. It's bullshit. You guys tell me what you think. You know, I don't know, do I deserve to be appreciated out here? Maybe. I try to be a courteous driver. I try not to do 100 miles an hour, cut people off, not fly through construction zones. I mean, that's another thing that pisses me off. Construction zones. You got these drivers out here who don't read, write, or speak English, and they're doing 80 mile an hour through a construction zone when it says 55. Like, dude, there's people out here working that want to go home tonight too. I mean, is it the fact that you're speeding through here because you can't read the street signs? I mean, I was at a receiver, had a receiver the other day at a Walmart, and this guy didn't speak a word of English. He's lucky the lady checking him in could speak Spanish. I mean, how are these guys out here on our roads that can't speak English? If they can't speak it, how are they reading it? Makes you think. It really makes you think. So, I don't know, y'all, but we're sitting here. We're gonna try to give them a call back here in a little bit. We'll keep y'all posted. I mean, this ain't the end right here. You know what? No, let's go ahead and end it for the night. You know, we're here at the receiver. We'll figure out when we get in here, and yeah, we'll keep y'all. We'll let y'all know next time if I remember. All right, y'all. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Hustle hard and stay humble, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Later.